How's it going, my friends? This is Ionacus, and today we're doing part 2 of the Bone Crusher wave. We have Havok and Vulcan. Now, both of these are members of the Summers family. Alex Summers and Gabriel Summers. Gabriel? I believe his real name is Gabriel. Born in the Shi'ar universe, the youngest of the Summers brothers. Scott and Alex's Cyclops and Havok. Their mom was pregnant with him and gave birth to him before she died. And he was raised in the Shi'ar universe as a slave to Lord Decken. And he's kind of supposed to be super powerful. I think he's got a combination of both Cyclops and Havok's powers, I think. He's got crazy mental powers. I don't remember, but he straddles the line between good guy and crazy sociopath villain. He's being mind controlled one way or another. But Havok has always been one of my favorite X-Men. He's been leader of Avengers. He's been leader of the government version of X Factor. He's going to be leading his own team of X-Men in the new series of X-Men books. After the age of Krokian age. I never pronounced that one right. But on both of them, you have, first you got the figures behind the plastic bubble, X-Men, their name, Marvel Legends, the X-Men logo on the top. Artwork there. Artwork there. Bios, artwork, cross-sell, legal bullshit. So let's go ahead and open these guys up and check them out. And welcome to Ionacus Toy Reviews. Okay, so here we have Vulcan and Havok out of the boxes. And actually, I'm going to do Havok first because he's number 2 in line. See, I have his energy effects already attached. They're made of that light blue translucent plastic. Pretty sturdy. He's in all black. He's got a little bluish, whitish emblem on his chest. The circles that are always on there. His crowned head. The jewel in the middle. It's pretty basic paint apps. I mean, his costume's all black usually, or very dark blue. As long as you do the head sculpt right, it generally works out. Posability: his head can go 360 and can go up and down. He's got a butterfly joints in the shoulders. You know what, I'm gonna disconnect that so I can get to the arms. Can go 360, rotation of the upper forearm, double jointed elbows, and the hands can go left, right, and out. There's a rocker in the chest, waist swivel, leg can go up that far, can't go back that much. Can do a pretty impressive super kick. Upper thigh swivel, bend at the knee, got a boot cut and feet go every which way. So in the comics, he's sometimes a member of the X-Men, was the leader of X Factor. I have the 2-pack of Havok and Polaris in their X Factor uniforms. I have Strong Guy, who is a Build-A-Figure. I have Forge. I don't have Wolfsbane. I never found her in retail. And I gave away my Madrox Multiple Man because, well, at that point in time, I really didn't give two shits about Madrox Multiple Man. Marvel Legend, I wasn't collecting everything, which I don't need to be doing anymore. But I gave them away, and that version of Multiple Man is super expensive now. They did do a retro carded green version without a trench coat. And that's just not the same. So I can just hope they do a reissue of him at some point in time. But Havok's Build-A-Figure parts. These oil drums, which I think just hook on to the back of Bone Crusher, and so that is that. I'm gonna go to Vulcan now. He's back here. And to save time, it's basically the same buck, except for he's got this gold belt around the waist and the alternate head. Excuse me. He's got the gold eyes. He comes with an alternate pair of open hands. The arms and torso of Bone Crusher. And alternate hands for Bone Crusher. Which we'll get into that more. But both figures are pretty decent, despite the fact that they're the same body, same mold, the same buck. But let me flip this around and I'll give you my final thoughts in just a moment. Okay, so rating these two is kind of difficult because I like the energy effects for Havok. He doesn't really come with any other more accessories besides the energy effects. Excuse me, jeez, where does this come from? And the Build-A-Figure parts are just these oil drums. Kind of underwhelming, but I like the actual figure for Havok. The energy effects kill it for me. Vulcan, on the other hand, being just the same body type. There's nothing. Only thing that's different between him and Havok is the belt and the head sculpt. Those are the only two things that are different. It's just a basic body here, and you could put any head on him. I gotta wrap this up and paint it, and it would be a whole different character. But the redeeming quality for this figure, for Vulcan, is the torso, the arms, and the alternate hands of Bone Crusher. So I'm giving both a 9. They're decent. Havok could have gone with, they could have given him alternate head sculpt with having being an unmasked head. That would have been great, but that's on me. You like these figures? Like Havok, you like Vulcan? Give me a thumbs up down below. Like, share, subscribe, whack that bell for notifications, and just remember to keep in those toy aisles. I'll see you guys next time. Later.